Hi guys, and it's the day after Games Day, so this was my Golden Demon entry for Games Day. But before I go into this, I want to talk a little bit about the day itself, and I've got to apologise first and foremost, because this is going to be quite a long rambling video, I would imagine, because there's so many cool things that happened on the day. So just firstly, I've got to say well done to Games Workshop and the Games Workshop staff there. Absolutely night and day, absolutely night and day compared to how Games Day was last year. I mean, we could even just go over the way that the Forge World shopping area was handled, or the actual sales area itself, for that matter, because it was all pretty much in the same sort of section of the NEC. But it was done so much better. I mean, they create these sort of like buffer zones where it forced people to not all rush at one section all at one time, which last year it was quite scary. I don't want to actually over dramatise the situation, but last year I think it was bordering on a dangerous. You know, you was like 20 or 30 people deep, with people squashing into you, and you couldn't move anywhere. And like I say, cut to this year, the staff organised the sales area just meticulously. You've got to take into account that there's thousands of people all rushing to try and get hold of Games Day exclusive miniatures, and miniatures that are on pre-release that are not going to be available for months. And you can understand where the actual rush comes from, and for Games Workshop to have handled that in a really orderly manner, again, very commendable. So well done to the GW staff there. And God, I've rambled that one out. Nearly 2 miniatures on how they made a better queuing system this year. I told you it's going to be a dodgy video, guys. All right, so let's cut to entering the Golden Demon. This is my first time this year, and I loved it. Me and Mac, we queued up, handed over our babies, watched them get put in the cabinet, and great experience. I'm going to be completely honest with you as well, guys. There's no point in me lying. I'm a little bit disappointed, if I'm honest, that I didn't make the next round. But at the same time, I mean, what can you do? I mean, obviously the judges are looking for a certain type of thing, something that they think is worthy of that next stage, and then obviously, and mine wasn't there. So what do I take away from it personally for entering Golden Demon? First and foremost, this is probably one of the nicest and detail units I've ever painted. I've done things on this unit that I wouldn't normally do. For example, on that hilt of the Axtat Sanguinary Guard, guys holding there, each individual strand on that ribbon is highlighted, hand highlighted with so hard edge highlights on all those strands. So yeah, not the most fun job in the world to do, but again, this is the thing with entering Golden Demon. You're going to push yourself a little bit higher and a little bit harder than you would do normally. So that is an achievement. The base as well. Again, I've never done anything like this before. Coming up with like a plinth for a squad. And I've got to be honest, again, really happy how it turned out. I had an overall idea of what I wanted to achieve, and I think I achieve what I wanted to do there. I wanted to create a huge contrast between different planes, and what I mean by that is you've got the beautiful Sanguinary Guard there with a highly reflective and polished armour there that yeah, it can look a bit garish, I would imagine. Maybe that didn't help me, I don't know. But yeah, so I want to create a contrast from that to like the like rusty and the dirty and the muddy of the terrain that they're actually stomping over. And you can see each plane opposes the next. So you've got reflective, matte, and then reflective. And I think it worked out really well. So yes, I didn't get any further in the competition, but I've got to be happy with what I had entered in there. And also, I had a huge bonus of being accompanied by some great guys throughout the day. So I had Chuffy 1976, Red Steel Alton there, Monis Augustus Calgars, Mac, and Judge Gudge. And the last two guys that I mentioned there, they actually became finalists, and it was awesome to share the experience with them. For those that are not in the know of how it works, once you get to that next stage of cuts, they actually put your miniatures on a table, and the judges are like literally walking around, say about 10 miniatures. I think there's about, I don't know the exact numbers, but roughly about 10 miniatures for each category in the finalists that the judges deliberating over, and then it's a nail biting wait from Mac and Judge Gudge there to just find out, you know, what's going to happen. Are they going to make those final three? So it was really nice to experience that. And Don, Mac, you're a game day finalist, amazing. And what doesn't get better than that? And Judge Gudge, literally very first time enter Golden Demon and come away with a Golden Demon. Just, you know, just to experience that with those two guys there, it was just awesome. It put the icing on the cake of an absolutely amazing day. Like I say, I can't emphasize enough my own personal experience of this games day compared to last games day. I thought it was a huge improvement. For anyone that actually walked around the Forge World design studio area there, I mean, the designers there are always friendly and helpful and always talkative, but the most amazing thing I think I've seen on the whole day was the Easter van diorama. You can't really call it a diorama, I don't know what you call it, giant display, and phenomenal. So these are the things that you go to games day for, and I've got to be honest, just before I go, guys, I'll say that I couldn't have spent a day out any better than I did Sunday just gone. It was just phenomenal at games day there. Oh, and actually, right, we're up to nearly 7 minutes. I'm going to drag this one out for another couple of minutes, guys. Before I go, I want to say a huge thank you to Leiden, Black Sun Art Studios, John Lyons, who had a nice conversation with two really nice guys. And John Lyons, I have got a Rhino in my cabinet, but John Lyons has got a Sherman tank in his garage, and it's real, so he definitely trumps me there. He's got a great channel actually, showing you some of the work he's got done on that tank. So if I'll try and remember to put links down below to him and Black Sun Art Studios. And I met Nick and his team there, Dan Twiss. He's an amazing painter, Golden Demon winner. He's a really nice, down-to-earth guy. It was really nice speaking to him as well. So yeah, and for the people that I met that don't have YouTube channels, you know, again, you may not have YouTube channels, but you're part of this community. You add comments to our videos, you give us all support, and just to come up and say hello to us, you know, we had a great day. We really did. So here's looking forward to next year's Games Day. And yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.